Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. It's a beautiful morning, and today I decided to do some cleaning in my compound, check on my flowers. Welcome again, and thank you for always being here. Let us continue supporting this channel, the Max Farm Homestead. It's been a while since I checked on my flowers and spraying them, and during this drought season, they are having a hard time. You must sprinkle water. I don't know how you are doing with your flowers at your compound. It's very hot and dry. Here I'm using the baking powder, the organic way, the vinegar, so that at least I can give them a fresh look, a nice look. There are more insects here who are destroying the flowers. And this is the organic way that will help the flowers do well. Tell me how you are spraying your flowers when they are infected by insects. I'm using the organic way. I think you can also use the rabbit urine. It's also good for the plants. You can also use some ash water. You mix it together. It's a good organic way. I'm sorry, I don't know some of the names of these flowers. I've been trying to check, but by the next video, I'll have checked out and I'll give you all the names of these flowers. But most of them are indoors, and they are doing well despite the drought, the sun. They're doing well. I love flowers in my compound. And I know everybody loves flowers. They make the compound look nice, fresh and green. Yes, here in Kenya right now, we are in February and it's very, very dry, as you can see, very, very dry. The turkeys were just taking a walk around looking for some insects. Though it's very dry, I don't know if they are getting anything. It is very, very dry compared to other countries in the world. Some countries are snowing, like in the USA, UK. But here in Africa, it's hot. Sometimes it's very difficult to take care of the plants during this hot season, but we are trying. If you have water, you have a borehole water, it will help you take care of your plants so that they don't dry or succumb to the drought. You can also use irrigation if you have a good well for water. It is not easy. It was quite some work, but sometimes it's good to keep yourself busy. It's also some exercise, and also you must have a passion for flowers. This is lavender. She's really, really doing well. She keeps away mosquitoes. She's a freshener in the compound. If you don't have such a flower, please go to a florist and get one. are going to have some rains, maybe in early March or April. That's when we get a lot of rains here in Kenya, and everything gets greener and greener and fresh. But at the moment, we have to support our plants. We are also preparing our lands for planting. Those who are farmers, they are also really, really busy preparing for their lands so that by April we'll be planting. During this dry season, it's also very, very, very hard times here in the country, here in Kenya. It's very, very, very difficult. Things are tough. Dealing with school fees, the children are going back to school. It is not easy. The vegetables are scarce now. We are now depending on sardine, or we call it omena or Kisumu boys. Yes, from the Lake Victoria. That is what is saving us. And also there is this vegetables, kienyeji vegetables that grow on their own. They are also good. My herb corner is doing well. This is my mint. I use it mostly for tea at night. It's also good health-wise. These are my onions. I'm just waiting for the rains, then I'll transplant them to my backyard garden. We have rosemary. It's doing well, very well. It's also good for tea, for roasting, for cooking. Very, very nice, and health-wise, very good. If you check one of my videos, you will see all the importance of these herbs, and you'll get to know how better and healthy they are to our body. This is menthol, we have catnip, we have oregano, we have lemongrass. I'm still going to get some basil. I still don't have basil in my backyard, but soon I'll be getting it. Immediately it rains, I'll be getting basil and chives. Those are the ones that I don't have at the moment. This is oregano, doing very, very well. I also like doing propagation, and it also helps. Instead of buying flowers all the time, you can do propagation at your backyard and get more flowers. It was time for me to do my irrigation. I used the bottles. Any bottle can work. Just put water in the bottle, make a hole with the bottle top, and then put it upside down to your flowers, to your plants, to your fruits in the farm, and it helps. This was the only way I could use instead of watering them every now and then when I'm not around. This helps a lot. My yellow hibiscus is doing very well despite the sun. Very, very well. She has flowered once. I'm still waiting for more flowers to come out. I've been struggling with it. since July. The orange one is also doing very, very well. I'm really taking care of this. And by the way, I have a new family at my place. I bought these turkeys. It's my first time rearing turkeys in my compound, and I was so happy to bring them home to the new home. They are doing very well. They are so friendly. If you have domesticated some turkeys, please let me know how you take care of them, how they are looked after, which food they are eating. I'm just giving them the chicken food because I have also chicken around, and they are eating the food very well, the greens, and they look to be enjoying the place and the food. I once kept some geese. It was not easy. It was not easy. They were so noisy and they used to spoil my flowers, eating everything around the compound. I had to dispose them, and that's why I decided to bring the turkeys. As you've been watching my videos, you have seen my godgets. I've been transplanting them. Right now, I'm trying to transplant them again to a new place because it happens this place is too tiny for them. They are so big. So I decided to get some out of this place and plant them somewhere else and then just leave the big ones around. They're doing very well. Soon we'll be having some godgets ready for cooking. We had prepared this place that had butternuts. Remember the butternuts? If you have not watched the video, please check in my link. You'll see the video where I had butternuts around this place. I cleared the place, and this is where I decided to transplant my godgets and see how they are going to survive. Although it's very dry, but I'll be using water to make them survive for the time being as we wait for the rains. Have you ever planted godgets at your compound or backyard? Let me know how you take care of them. I'm using my poultry fertilizer, the chicken poop. It's dry and nice, very organic. That's what I'm using for my plants at the moment. hope with time the godgets will do well and they will not let me down. As you can see, we already have some tiny ones coming up nicely. I'll be updating you. They are doing very well. They have flowered. And please let me know, do we have male godgets? I seem to be having one here. As I had promised you, my friends, I bought some plums on my way from the farm, and if you have not watched the video, watch the part 2 video from the farm harvesting. I bought some plums and I had promised to make jam, and this is what I made. Please forgive me, I didn't show the sugar part. You must use sugar or honey when you're making plum jam for bread. It is very good for bread, very organic. I only used sugar to boil it together. You can also use honey if you have some instead of sugar. It came out very nice. Please try it at home if you get some plums somewhere in the market. It will help you instead of using some other recipes for bread. Please use plum jam and you'll see how it will be nice for your bread. The children will love it. It's time to say goodbye. It has been a while. It is good to always say thank you for my people, my friends who have been watching my videos. Please let us continue supporting this channel. Let us grow together. Let us subscribe, share, and like the videos. Thank you for watching and bye.